Yeah, I've never been here and it's looking very, very rural, I have to say. It's not exactly a lot of people around here. But yeah, I wanted to take this video to give a bit of a end-of-life update on the Hoka Mach 6 here. I've done 500 kilometers in this about, and I think this is probably going to be the pretty much last video you're going to see this in, as it is sort of feeling like it's nearing the end of its lifespan now. Yeah, not a whole lot going on here, but we do have a train crossing there. Yeah, check out this overgrown bench here, I almost ran past it. But let's use this spot to give a bit of an update on durability here. Try not to get my socks too wet here. Just want to show this outsole off a bit. It's not all that worn down really. The rubber, yeah, it's flattened out a bit, and this foam has really been grinding down a bit here on this exposed area in the forefoot. In all honesty, the grip is pretty much the same as it always was. And in terms of upper material, well, Hoka's always a bit iffy with build quality for me. But yeah, very happy to report that there's actually no tears or snags or anything on this. And you do have to remember that I did actually use this shoe on the trails for quite a bit as well. I'm actually starting a new training block today. So the main goal race is Hanover Marathon in April, which is still quite a way off. Not really something I'm thinking too much about. So for now, the goal is to increase 5K, 10K kind of speed a bit, as I'm pretty terrible at that. But if I do want to run something around 2:35 or something, then really do need to improve my speed a bit. But yeah, this training block might be up for a pretty careful start, as I'm still kind of struggling a bit with my bruised grip. So how have I been using this shoe? Well, over the past 500k, I've done mostly easy and moderate runs in this. So Hoka builds this shoe as a speed shoe, where I'm not really sure it's really ideal for that, as I've always found that this shoe is a bit too soft underfoot and just doesn't quite have this kind of propulsion that you'd want for a true speed shoe. So yeah, easy and moderate runs it is for me, and this shoe really is absolutely excellent for that. Yeah, we do have a bit of sunshine coming out now. So yeah, this has really become a top-class lightweight daily trainer for me. It's just the kind of shoe for these daily runs where you're not 100% in plodder mode, and you do want to have something a bit more lightweight and responsive underfoot. Okay, this is a Hoka, so of course it's going to be relatively narrow fitting. It's really not quite ideal for my foot shape. It kind of pinches my bunion in a bit here on this side, but I mean, it does feel like it's widened a bit over time and has adapted a bit better to my foot shape. And yes, Hoka does do a wide version of this, and looking back I should have gotten that one, of course, but I got the shoe back in March and the wide version did not actually exist at the time. So what's actually gone wrong with this one over time? Well, it's nothing too dramatic, to be honest. It's not completely broken down or anything. That's actually good news, I think, as I've had bad experiences with Hoka shoes, especially the Clifton and the Rincon back in the day. They have this standard EVA stuff, which really tends to turn into a bit of a brick after sometimes only around 300 kilometers. Now this here is actually supercritical EVA, so it's a different material. I have not had that problem with this shoe. It's a bit hard to explain, I guess. It sort of feels like it's kind of collapsing underfoot. Like there's not a lot of rebound anymore. Yeah, it's just lost its energy return really, which, you know, is okay. I mean, this is still totally usable for easy runs. Now, don't get me wrong, this shoe still feels good to run in. It is not dead in any way, and I will keep using this until it starts to really break down. But we have sort of reached the point where it's starting to deteriorate. I mean, yeah, it's still runnable, but for a noticeable performance degradation, I think 500k is not quite enough. And I mean, you are paying 160 euros for this, so yeah, I would have hoped for a bit of a longer lifespan there. And yeah, on that note, like and subscribe as always, really helps the algorithm. And see you on the next video. Alright, so that's my 50 minutes of easy running done today. And yeah, let's get these 4x20 second strides done and call it a day.